The love story of Zainab radiallahu anha and Abu al-As. Now Zainab radiallahu anha was the eldest daughter of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and his wife Khadija radiallahu anha. Now she got married to her khala's son, so her mother's sister's son, and her mother's sister's name was Hala. Her husband's name was Abu al-As. Now she got married, this was before they were Muslim, and she was born around 5 years after her parents married and around 10 years before the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam received his first revelation. It's about 10 years before that. Now her husband Abu al-As used to visit frequently, and he was very respectful to her parents, so they already knew his character. And he was a trustworthy person whereby people entrusted him with their money for investments. And he was a very successful merchant. So the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam already knew his character before he asked for Zainab's hand in marriage. Zainab's marriage was performed in Mecca, and Khadija radiallahu anha gave her own pearl necklace to her daughter as a gift. Zainab and Abu al-As were a very loving couple. Okay, they loved each other a lot, and they had 2 children called Ali and Umama. Ali and Umama were the first grandchildren of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. As their father Abu al-As was a merchant, he was away from home regularly, and during this time his wife Zainab, the eldest daughter of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, she missed him greatly. During one of these trips in 610 CE, after Zainab's father, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, received the first revelation, Zainab and her family did not hesitate in accepting Islam. When Zainab's husband returned, she told her husband what had happened, that they became Muslim. And he had no issue with it. He responded with, "By Allah, I have nothing against your father, and nothing would be dearer to me than following the same path with you. But I would hate for the people to say that I have abandoned the beliefs of my ancestors in order to please my wife." So Abu al-As did not become Muslim. Well, not at this point. The Meccans started putting a lot of pressure on Abu al-As to divorce Zainab, because they were like, she's the daughter of our enemy. But Abu al-As still ignored them. Even though he was non-Muslim and his wife was Muslim, he still ignored them, and he did not listen to them. He still loved Zainab greatly. When the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam heard this, that Abu al-As remained firm, he remarked, "Abu al-As is a fair person and a good son-in-law. Now watch out for part 2 to see whether he became Muslim or not."